and under top part of the golf swing is the grip. The reason being is that everybody's grip is pretty darn comfortable to them, and as soon as we make that change, everything feels strange. Because the old mechanics don't work with the new grip. But if your hands aren't in control of this, good luck trying to control the golf ball. So the grip being the primary focus, once your hands are on there correct, then we start to work on your mechanics. When I see students that come to me with their comfortable grip, they also come to me with impact where the right palm is off the grip, top of the backswing, their hands are off the grip, and also at the finish, they can't hold on to this firmly, their hands come off of the grip, okay? So when your hands come off of the object that you're trying to control, you lose control naturally, and if you lose control of this, you lose control of the golf ball. So when you place your hands on the grip, the hands have to match the club face. The back of the left hand or target hand has to match and go in the same direction as the club face. So you can see right now how the hand and the face are both pointing at camera. And as I place my right hand on, the palm also goes towards camera. Alright, so as long as the hands match the direction of the club face, wherever your hands are at impact, the club face should be there pointing in the same direction too. So, placing your hands on the grip correct, you always want to make sure the butt end of the club is extended from the back end of your hand. You don't want the butt end of the club buried in the palm of your hand. That's number one misnomer. It feels strong at address, but it's not effective dynamically, okay? Standing still, it's great. It feels real powerful. But dynamically, it doesn't allow you to cock the club. So here's one reason why the hands come off the club at the top of your backswing. The wrist won't bend with the grip stuck in the palm. So you have to extend that grip from the back end of your hand so that you can set the lever, which is the left arm and the club shaft at right angles to each other. Once you do that, you place the left thumb just down to the top side of the top right side of the grip and place the palm where the lifeline is of the right hand directly on top of that grip. Don't curl under, okay? That sets you up for coming into impact with the palm off the grip, okay? Put the palm right on top of the thumb, curl your hands around. If I extend my arms out to the camera right now and I turn the face of the club to the sky, you can see how the back of my left hand and the palm of my right hand are going to the sky too. They match the club face. So now I have club face direction. As long as I know where my hands are, I know where that club face is. Last little thing I want to point out is you can see how my index finger is extended down the shaft and it's away from the middle finger. This index finger is the closest finger to the club head on the grip. So it senses where that club head is, and you always want to make sure that club head's lagging those hands. So you can feel pressure on it here, but as soon as it gets out in front of the hands, there's no pressure. Okay, so this index finger right here, you can use that to help guide the club head. You can find the club head up here because it rests right in that index finger. Alright, the last thing I want to point out to you about the grip is once your hands are comfortably set and correct on the grip, I want you to go ahead and take your hands and kind of feel like you're twisting out the water from a rag, okay? You want to leave a little bit of water in that rag. You don't want to completely dry it out. But just twist your hands together slightly, and then at that point you get the correct pressure points in your hands. The last three fingers of the left hand hold tighter. The two middle fingers of the right hand pull that palm on top of the thumb. Okay? So now your hands are firmly on the grip, and the grip pressure should remain consistent throughout. If you relax that grip pressure, if you stop squeezing that rag just a little bit, and you can see how I'm moving closer to the camera, you can see how if I have my hands here or here, if I turn them together, you can see how I've tightened that grip pressure a little bit. Those pressure points have to remain constant from address to the top and then all the way down to and through your finish. Alright? So at that point I know that my hands are on the club. If I don't let go of this, I have control of it. But if my hands come into impact and the right palm is off, okay, or if I go up to the top of my backswing and my hands come off, or if I finish and I can't hold on to this club, somewhere I've lost that pressure that I established when I squoze the water just slightly out of the rag. Okay, so I want you to feel a little bit of that before you ever pull the club back, is monitor the grip pressure in your hands and don't lose it. Okay? Alright, so that's it on grip for today. Hope you enjoyed this tip, and you know where to find me.